I have been creating content for the last 7 to 8 months on LinkedIn, and now I am generating tons of inbound leads and inbound clients every month. That means I don't have to chase anyone, I don't have to cold message or cold pitch about my service and my offer, and the prospects reach out to me organically. Hi, this is Ayush and I welcome you to my channel. On this channel I create videos on client acquisition so that you can get better in attracting clients online. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss the future content. So in this video, I am going to reveal my exact strategies in the process using which I am generating these inbound leads. So if you want similar results in your business, make sure you watch this video till the end and do not skip it. So let's get started. But before, let's understand what is an inbound lead. So an inbound lead is when a prospect reach out to you asking about your service and your offer, while an outbound lead is when you reach out to them. So you see, there is a massive difference between them, because in one case they are reaching out to you because they are attracted towards your profile or towards your offer, but on the second case you are interrupting the other people. So the chances of conversion is very high in case of an inbound lead compared to an outbound lead. And just imagine, if you can naturally attract 5 to 10 people or more every month, how smooth your business will become. And that's the power of an inbound lead. Like, you don't have to cold pitch anyone, you don't have to chase anyone, right? And you can simply focus on creating more products, and you can simply focus on delivering to your clients, and they will come to you. And that's what exactly we are going to learn here. But before we get into the steps, I want to discuss with you, like, what are the reasons because of which you are not generating the inbound leads. And I see this in a lot of solopreneurs and freelancers, that they are struggling to generate leads, and unfortunately they have to rely on cold message and cold pitch to the people, and that's why they are getting blocked and they're not getting good results. So in my case, in my observation, there are two major reasons why you are struggling. The first one is no differentiation. So you see, right now the competition is very high, right? Whatever service you are providing, be it be copywriting, video editing, or whatever it is, there are already hundreds and thousands of people providing the same service. So why should a prospect come to you and choose you over others? And what is happening is, almost all the freelancers and solopreneurs, they are not creating any differentiation, and they are rather copy pasting their competitors' message, their profile and everything, in a hope that they will get the result. And unfortunately, in that process, they are sounding just like any other freelancer or any other video editor, any other copywriter, and that is why they are not standing out. So the very first step you need to understand is, you have to differentiate. You have to be very clear, and you have to give a clear message out in the world that how you are different than the rest of the people. If you fail to do so, you won't be able to attract inbound leads, my friend. And the second reason is the lack of patience. So you see, results takes time, but right now we are living in a fast-paced world, and these solopreneurs and freelancers, they want instant result, right? Like, we post a piece of content and we want instant result, like whether it's a hit or not. So you need to understand, guys, you have to put in the work. You have to keep creating content for some time before you start generating inbound leads. Like, if I talk from my experience, I started creating content, but for the first 3 to 4 months, I haven't generated any leads or any clients, right? But that doesn't demoralize me to stop and quit content creation. I kept on creating content creation, and now I'm generating tons of inbound leads every month. So similarly, you have to have some patience, right? Now, having said that, now let's look into the steps that you need to take so that you can start generating inbound leads and inbound clients in your business. So step number 1 is power of one. And what do I mean by that is, you need to pick one audience, one service, and one platform. So let me give you a simple scenario. Let's say if you are a coach and if you're looking for a graphic designing service, and let's say two people approach you, person A and person B. So person A is providing different kind of service like copywriting, digital marketing, performance marketing, and graphic designing, while person B is only focusing on graphic designing. Who would you likely to choose? Person B, correct? And the reason being is, he's only focusing on one service, so you likely to feel that this person has more skill compared to this person A, and that is why you're likely to choose person B. And similarly, let's say if you are a coach and you're looking for a graphic designer, and again person A is providing graphic designing to everyone, while person B is providing graphic designing only to coaches, who would you likely to choose in this case? Again person B, right? And the reason being is, he is only specializing in coaches and providing services to the coaches, so you likely feel that he will understand your needs and your desire better compared to person A. And that's what the power of one is. You need to narrow down and focus into one service and one audience and on one platform. And this is the biggest mistake, a lot of freelancers make. They tend to provide all the services like video editing, copywriting, everything, and that's why it's become very difficult for them to stand out. So you need to understand, guys, there are thousands of other people who are providing the same service, and if you start providing everything, like, you will also blend with them and you will not be able to stand out. So the easy way to stand out is pick one service and become master of it, and also pick one audience and make it all about them, right? And once you do that, pick one platform. We have limited energy inside us, right? Do not waste it by creating content on all the platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. No, just pick one platform. In my opinion, start with LinkedIn because it has a great organic reach and it's very easy to start creating content on that platform, and you can get clients very easily on LinkedIn. Step number 2 is optimize your profile. So once you narrow down on one audience and on one service and on one platform, it's time to convert your profile into your storefront. So you see, whenever somebody lands on your profile, they expect to see how exactly you can add value to them, how exactly you can help them. And sometimes this is the mistake that people make, is they don't change their profile, they don't improve their profile, and they fail to communicate this message, correct? So you shouldn't do that. Like, you should change your banner, you should change your bio, you should change your headline. And specifically on LinkedIn, so there is an about section. You should write about your services and how exactly you can help other people. There are featured section where you can showcase your case studies, your testimonials. So in this way, people will get more trust on your work, correct? So understand, your profile is like your storefront. Just like if you visit any store, you don't want that store to look dirty, otherwise you will not get inside that store, right? Similarly, your LinkedIn profile is like your storefront. Decorate it, add value to it, and change your messaging and everything so that you make it for your target audience, whoever is reaching out on your profile, and it will give a clear signal and clear communication on how exactly you are going to help those people. So I have created a dedicated video on how you can create your LinkedIn profile in 2024 to attract more clients. I will put the link over here so you can check it out later. Alright, step number 3 is, once you set up your profile, now it's time to go all in on content creation. So before starting the content, you need to set the right expectation. It's gonna take some time, right? As I said, like, you need to have some patience and you need to have the long-term thinking in this. So start creating the content. Again, do not overthink in this process. A lot of people stuck in the analysis paralysis mode and they never get started. So if you're starting out new, the goal should be to create content consistently. Doesn't matter if it look ugly, doesn't matter if you don't know how to do that, just simply start creating content. And one of the things that really helped me improve my content game is practice writing, right? So every day I take out 30 minutes to 60 minutes and I only write content. So you can write on, let's say, if you can use a normal notepad and a pen, or you can document your journey on a Google Doc. So in this way, when you write, the more and more ideas will flow through your brain and your brain will get empty spaces to think of new ideas. So that is why writing is a crucial step to improve your content game. But one of the mistakes you should avoid is, do not use ChatGPT for creating the content. Initially, you might feel good that, okay, let me create using ChatGPT, right? And let me save my hard work. But understand, guys, the more hard work you put in creating content, the better you will become, and that's how you will going to differentiate from the rest of the people, because 99% of the people are creating content using ChatGPT, and that is why they are sounding like a robot, right, on LinkedIn. But that's how you can easily differentiate yourself, just by putting those extra hours into writing and into practicing writing. In just 3 to 4 months, you will get better in content creation. So there are different kind of content that you can create. So generally there are 3 types of content, which is awareness, in which you can talk about your personal story, your reason of creating content and why you are in your niche, right? And then second stage is nurture. So in the nurture step, you can talk a lot about your services, and by service I don't mean you should offer or pitch your solution, but about your process. Like, for example, if you're into video editing, so you can talk about what are the different steps through which you edit a video and what are the tools that you're using to edit the video, to educate the audience, to make them more aware about your services, right? And that's how you nurture them. And the third kind of a content that you can create is testimonial and case study content, and these content are best to generate inbound leads, because when people see the before and after state, they also want a similar results, and that's why they reach out to you. All right, step number 4 is building relationship. So you see, LinkedIn is a social media platform, and you can't simply create content and ghost the platform. No, you should also take efforts in building a relationship. So comment on other people's posts, appreciate other people's content and their profile, right? Talk to them on their DMs and build relationship. So in this way, what will happen, just imagine if you reach out to just 5 people every day, over a period of time you have built a massive group of people. What will happen is, when you interact with them, they will also interact with your post, and that's how your post will grow, and then they will also see the kind of service that you are providing, and they are more likely to choose you over others. You should remember one quote: when everything remains the same, the people buy from their friends. So that means the more friends that you make, the higher the chances that people will reach out to you for your services. Alright, so these are my 4 steps using which I started creating content on LinkedIn and started attracting inbound leads and inbound clients. Again, to remind you, you have to set the right expectation. It's going to take you some 4 to 5 months. Do not overthink in this process. Do not overanalyze. Do not get into that perfection mode. Just get started and aim to improve daily by 1%. Observe the top creator. You can follow my LinkedIn profile. You can see how I am creating the content, and that's how you will improve and start attracting inbound leads. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel, and I also want you to put your comments inside the comment section and talk about what did you think about this video. And if you have any questions, any other query related to this video or related to client acquisition, please let me know inside the comment section. I will answer them, or I will create a separate dedicated video on that. Till then, see you next time. Bye bye.